Hello and welcome to Decompose with me, a short-lived visual novel developed by Luna Ray Du, available on itch.io. And apparently, you're in the middle of a forest with none of your memories, but there's a girl that meets you, and I guess we'll see what happens. A bit of a content warning, though. This is tagged as a horror game, so there may be some disturbing elements. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's start. Also, there's voice acting as well. It's very similar. I'm kind of playing it in reverse order. I feel like I don't think the games are like connected narratively, but I do believe there's voice acting in this game, similar to the other game that I played by the same developer, actually, To Swat a Fly. I'm playing this one as well because it seemed like it's a very similar idea, a very similar, kind of theme going on here. Anyway, your head is pounding. Everything feels fuzzy. Distant sounds thrumming in the background like your ears are stuffed with cotton.
Are you awake?
The cacophonous noise comes into focus, and slowly you open your eyes.
How do you feel?
How do I feel? Just making sure the voice volume's high enough. Is it too loud? I'm not sure. Oh.
Where am I?
Wait a minute. Wait, there's voice acting? Wait. Oh, but then I don't get to read anything. I guess I can read narration. Oh. It seems like I can't read either, because it seems like we're also being voice acted. She's being voice acted. What do I get the voice?
You are in the forest. On the ground, to be precise. How did I get here? I don't know. I found you like this.
I guess, I'm just a narrator, which, to be fair, I do like being just a narrator, You rack your brain for answers, but you can't seem to remember anything. The more you think, the more it hurts.
Shh, it is okay. You do not have to think so hard.
Alright. We'll get choices, though. So at least there's that. I can flirt. Are you here to help me?
Yes, I am helping.
Great.
Who are you? I am Rosie.
You examine her closely. She's cute, but something about her feels off. Alright. Save the game every 5 seconds. Well, you politely greet her.
Nice to meet you, too. Though, I feel I already know you so well. Huh? What do you mean? Does it not feel like we have a special connection?
Now that she mentions it, you do feel like you know her already. Have you met her before? Save the game. Sorry, what are you?
What do you mean? Not to be rude, but you don't seem human.
You seem like a 2D drawing, overlaid on top of a stock image background of a forest. Now,
It is hard to define myself. I believe I am what is called a mushroom, but I am also more.
yes, mushroom. This is totally what a mushroom looks like.
You did not answer before. How do you feel? I feel numb.
It's like you're floating. There's barely any sensation in your limbs. It takes a lot of effort to move your head, but you manage to lift it enough to look at your body.
Huh?
Hmm.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was thinking what that was. Okay, so these are our legs, I guess. Yeah. From the knees down, Rosie's body morphs into strange, stringy, white tendrils. And those tendrils are inside your legs. This kind of reminds me of another game I played, actually. Well, it was, what was it called? Parasite Days, I think. It was a very, interesting game on mobile devices, where it's a very similar thing, where like a parasite is like on your arm, and then you get to talk to it. It was pretty cute and also slightly horrific at times, I guess, in a way.
I am helping.
But it had like an interesting gameplay loop, and I had a very similar idea to this one, You just have like a mushroom waifu, on your body. That's all.
How is this helping? I am helping you to decompose. Stop it! I'm not dead! No. No! At least, I don't think.
You realize suddenly that you can't feel your heartbeat. You can't feel yourself breathing. Attack! Engage in RPG battle. Turn-based tactical strategy. I cast fire. Why are you decomposing me?
You are dead.
Omae wa mou shindieru.
I am able to communicate with you through our connection. Can you feel it? You are becoming me, and I am becoming you. I don't want to die. Everything that lives must die. That is the way of nature. Is it not nice to decompose? To become one with the soil, sustenance for the trees? I am absorbing the nutrients of your flesh and blood. Through your death, more life will grow. What's going to happen to me? First, your muscles will stiffen. Your body will bloat. Then, your tissues will break down. Muscles and internal organs decaying one by one. Before long, most of your flesh will be gone. Skin will peel and crack and stick to bone, and eventually it too will be gone. Your bones will remain the longest. For many years, they will lie here on the forest floor, where the rest of you has long since faded. I will grow inside your skeleton. I will fill you and love you. I will become you, and you will have long become me.
Yeah, okay. Kind of reminds me, I guess they're describing obviously the decomposition process of a human body. There's like certain names for it as well, Is there like, for example, everyone knows like rigor mortis, There's like different stages of how a body decomposes and everything. And is there like maggots involved or something? I don't know. I'm imagining maybe Rosie represents, or like, she's like a metaphor for like, some kind of like, I'm assuming, she said mushrooms, so maybe some kind of like fungal thing, I don't know, fungus thing that like also breaks down the body. Not sure. Anyway.
I guess that's it. It's nice to become one with nature.
I guess that's it. Oh well, I guess I'll just die.
If my death was inevitable anyway. At least I'm not alone. That is somewhat true. I think I get it. You are me and I am you, all that.
What's that remind me of? You are me and I am you. I feel like, it's a common trope, I guess, in a lot of stuff. But
I don't know if I'm hallucinating you in my dying moments, or if there's some weird magical fungus thing going on. But I'm glad you're here.
You are me and I. Oh, it reminds me of Persona. That's what it was. Like, in Persona. You are me and I am you, or something like that. I'm the true self, the shadow, or something. I think it was Persona 4 that did that. Anyway.
I've always liked mushrooms, I know.
You lie there, letting yourself sink into the forest soil. You don't know it's your own delusion or fading mind, or the beginning of a new state of awareness. But you can feel the life thrumming around you. You feel the network of mycelium. You're now connected to the intricate web of nature. You feel yourself intertwined with Rosie, and as your consciousness fades, you're at peace. Cool. And thus we die. We turn into a skull. Alright, good. I feel like we kind of got the canonical ending right away. But there is like a few other endings. Let's see. Let's say, are you here to hurt me?
No, of course not. I am here to help. Who are you?
Sure thing. Yep. Let's be more antagonistic, I guess. What the hell are you?
What do you mean? You're obviously not human. It is hard to define myself.
That's most of the answers there seem to be the same. Guess let's see here. Let us attack! Ah! Scared and confused, you lash out. It takes a lot to move your arms as you manage to grab a rock and swing it at Rosie, doing 2 damage. It hits soft, sponge-like tissue, sinking in without doing damage. She frowns, pushing her arm back down.
There is no use in harming me. You are dead. I can't die yet. There are so many things I wanted to do. I can't just leave it all behind. There is nothing to protest. What is done is done. You are already dead, and that cannot change. No! I won't! I can't!
You flare your limbs with all your fading strength, doing everything you can to push her away.
I don't want to die! Stop it! Stop decomposing me!
Your attacks do nothing to her. She looks down at you with a pitying frown.
I am sorry you cannot accept this. If it is your desire, I will leave you. After all, I am you now. How can I not know you wish to be alone?
She pulls the tendrils from your body. I do find the tendrils a little unnerving. It does activate a little bit of my, what's it called? Trypophobia? Is that what it's called? You know, like pattern holes, you know, a little bit. I find that I don't like that, you know. Whenever I see like, you know, like little small holes, like many small holes, you know. It's not really, I don't know. I mean, you call it a phobia, but it's not really fear as it is like a, for me anyway, it's kind of like a instinct thing, you know, where like the hair in my body, you know, stands up or whatever. I don't know what we call that, but you know, like there's some kind of like instinctual reaction whenever I see that kind of thing for some reason. But it's not really like fear in the same way, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, you clench your fists, weak as they are. You will not die here. You refuse. Daga koto aru. But as she pulls the last strand from your leg, your consciousness dims, and you know there was never anything you could do to fight. Oh, I guess we're dead. The voice actor did a great job. Yeah, I mean, I said before the previous game, you know, had good voice acting. You know, and I didn't know at the time, but to be honest, but the voice actor is also the developer actually. I'm also assuming it's the same person doing both voices actually. You know, the Mushroom Girl and the corpse is the same voice actor, which in a way actually is thematic because they're doing the whole, you know, I am you, you are me thing. So like in a way that fits. But anyway, all right, we can try flirting with her. Let's try that. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Huh? I did not fall from anywhere. I have always been in this forest. No, I mean, cause you're like an angel.
Finger guns.
Oh, I am not an angel, but I am here to help. Who are you?
Are you sure you're not an angel?
I assure you, I am not. It is hard to define myself, if my death was inevitable anyway.
Oh, here you go. This is something different.
At least I have a cute girl to accompany me. I'm flattered.
You know, might as well rizz up the weird mushroom, you know, girl that is like eating you alive.
I am understanding your emotions more and more.
But then again, we're not alive. But you know, anyway.
If you understand how I feel, can you grant me one last dying wish? I can.
She leans in close and you close your eyes. Your lips connect. Hers are soft and spongy, distinctly inhuman. You feel Rosie's poisonous spores pour into you. It is quick and merciful. As you hoped, your consciousness fades quickly, and your last memory is a pleasant one. Making out with, you know, with a weird magic mushroom girl. Good. There you go. That's it. I assume that's like the romance ending, the flirt ending, because obviously we need to flirt with the this deaf creature, I guess. There you go. I guess that's the game. Here's the little like main menu. I guess you get this main menu anytime you get any of the endings, I'm assuming. And I do wonder, is this a reference to like a real scientific phenomenon maybe? Where like mushrooms grow in a dead body? Is like a thing? I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not really I guess I don't know. What would you call that? Like what would you call that kind of science? Like biology maybe? I'm not sure. Like someone that's like like a plant scientist? I don't know. What do you call like a fungus scientist? Anyway. But there you go. That's it. Pretty short. And it's a neat idea. It has like a general theme. Has like the one thing, that it surprises you at the end there. It's like, it's a cute mushroom girl. Nothing weird. And then, boop, actually, you're dying. And she's absorbing your essence, I guess. Or not really absorbing, but, decomposing you or whatever. Whatever she means by that. Again, pretty good, especially for a game that's under, I believe, this was under the of only one asset game jam. So it's another one of those games where, they use like one asset for the most part, like one of any kind of asset, and then they just do that, right? So it's like a very short thing, and they try to make it, from that restriction, they try to make it as good as possible. I like that idea. It's kind of like a lot of short stories where you try to like how do you say, you try to focus on quality rather than quantity, which I actually do prefer usually. It doesn't have to always be like short visual novels, but I tend to like shorter stories because there's a lot less things that make it very slow. That's why I find a lot of visual novels, and I feel like it's a very common thing. I feel like hardcore, visual novel readers actually prefer it that way, but I find that a lot of visual novels just drag on for way too long. Even if like indie visual novels, especially when the writing is not so good, it just feels like way too much exposition, or like it takes too long to like progress the plot or whatever. These kind of like shorter stories, I think, are much more interesting to me. But yeah, it has had the one thing, and it did its job. It's creepy, and everything, but also in a way kind of like I don't know, creepy in the sense like it's more macabre. Is that how you pronounce that, by the way? But like it's not like super scary necessarily. It's just again, it's just macabre, which I like. Anything else? The voice acting is good, as I mentioned before. Just like the developers of the game, to swat a fly. I think they just have a good just audio setup, I guess. And everything. I think I already mentioned before, but as well. But the voice, it's funny how the voice actors for both characters are like the same person. But again, that makes sense in a way. Anything else? The art. To be honest, the art is okay. At first it didn't seem anything too special, but I do like how it like when it zoomed out, and like had the like more grotesque imagery, right, on the legs and everything. That is definitely striking, to me. So I guess that kind of makes up for it, for like the rest of the art, which again, it looks okay. It just doesn't really look anything special to me by itself. If it's just her face, if it's just like a zoomed in image of her face itself, is nothing special. It's not bad. It's just okay. But like I do gotta say the whole like her like digging into her leg thing, that's interesting. A little bit of Junji Ito actually in a way. Anything else? Hey Luna Renew, by the way, I think you're in the chat actually. Mushroom scientists are called Maya, I don't know how to pronounce it, mycologists, is that the right word? I guess so. And mushrooms do sometimes decompose bodies. Rosie is based on a rosy body mushroom. Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking, I'm not smart, so like I don't know exactly if it was a reference to something, but I'm assuming it was. I'm assuming it was inspired by like a real life kind of like mushroom fungus thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of giving my concluding thoughts. I guess that's it. I'm not much to say. It's just like kind of short. There's like 3 endings, and they're interesting. Yeah. very similar in theme with the other game, you know, that had the same like it was under the same kind of like game jam theme, right? To Swat a Fly was also made of like only one of any assets. So it's a very similar idea, you know, creepy, focused like psychological horror, which I like, and yeah, just overall interesting little short story. There you go. I mean, I guess that's it. Not much else to say. So there you go. I guess that's it for Decompose with me. I guess I'll say my usual thing. Well, if you want to see more content, then don't forget to click that subscribe button. If you want to see more videos, you can check it out on my channel. And if you don't know, I also stream these games live, so you can also change the bell notifications from personalized to all if you can get notified when I go live. There you go. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see you then.